Hi everyone, Matt from Leach Library here, and today I wanted to share with you a couple of books in the great summertime theme of gardening and backyard hobbies. So today, the first book I have for you right here is The Lifelong Gardener, and this is by Tony Gattone. It's a 2019 release. The subtitle is Garden with Ease and Joy at Any Age. And this is a very good book for many reasons, but it's very wide-ranging in terms of the types of gardening that it talks about. There are really three main elements of this book that are highlighted right here on the cover, which are find the right tool for every job, stay active and healthy with your favorite pastime, and modify your yard for easier maintenance. So those are really the three main sections of the book. So the author introduces 10 adaptive rules for gardening. The first of which is our bodies change, and that's just life. We have to accept our physical limitations. So that's a really important thing to consider when gardening. Two, it's important to have a safe and comfortable garden to work in. Three, stretching before gardening is never a bad idea. Four, every 30 minutes or so, switch to a different activity just so you're avoiding these repetitive motions that may cause injury. Five, plan ahead. Six, make sure you are buying the right kind of plant for the right place. That's really important. Seven, don't be afraid to ask for help. Eight, invest in a tool sharpener. Nine, use ergonomic tools for comfortability. And finally, 10, look for eye-level gardening opportunities, especially if you might have a bad back or something like that. So the author divides this book, as I said, into three main sections. One about working within the limitations of your body, one about your garden itself, and one about your tools. The book contains a wealth of useful checklists for ways to function as a smart and effective gardener. For instance, in the In Your Garden chapter, there are checklists for garden accessibility, tool and tool shed ideas, rethinking your lawn, downsizing your garden, stairs, handrails, ramps, sustainability, low maintenance plants, seeding in the shade, raised flower beds, using containers, and much more. I enjoy how this book considers all aspects of gardening and the gardening lifestyle rather than just focusing on a narrow topic such as like planting or watering. It's a comprehensive book and even discusses things which may complement your garden, such as fencing and pathways. The book features a lot of photos, many of which include people rather than just pictures of gardens. I'll show you an example. If I can find one. Just lots of photos including human beings either using the garden or working in the garden, which is just helpful and kind of gives it a little bit of life. I really recommend this book for gardeners or aspiring gardeners even, especially in the middle-aged to senior age groups. So, great book, The Lifelong Gardener. On to the second here. We have Attracting Birds and Butterflies. This is a 2020 release, so very recent. By Barbara Ellis, and subtitle is How to Plant a Backyard Habitat to Attract Winged Wildlife. So I just thought this was a great topic that kind of fit into the backyard gardening theme. This book is split into four main sections, which focus on different wildlife, butterflies, hummingbirds, different kinds of birds more generally. The first section is a primer on welcoming and attracting wildlife. So the author starts out by talking about the animal's food supply. If birds and butterflies occasionally pass through your garden, but never really seem to stay, it may be because you're not offering them a varied long-term food supply. Keep in mind that they like flowers, they like fruits, seeds, they like trees, shrubs, and vines, as well as earthworms, wireworms, beetles, and other organisms. There's a lot of great information about creating a bird garden, including tips for providing nesting platforms and boxes, making dust baths, and which types of trees attract which types of birds. In the hummingbird section, different kinds of hummingbirds are identified with corresponding photographs, which is very helpful. The author provides a description as well as each creature's field marks, sounds, behavior, and habitat. The same type of format is provided for descriptions of various butterflies. Other useful information on butterflies includes types of trees butterflies are attracted to, which include willows, aspens, and poplars. Butterflies visit many different trees, shrubs, and vines, both for nectar and to lay eggs. So this is a very detailed book going over not only the animals themselves, but also garden design and how you might attract these animals to your garden. I highly recommend it, again, for really someone who already has been trying to attract birds and butterflies, or someone who is just trying to get into it. So it's a great book, again with a lot of photographs, very vibrant colors, which I really enjoyed. So, highly recommended. Thank you for watching the video. This has been Matt for the Leach Library.